Hi, I'm May. In November of 2018, I checked a box. I could never have imagined the amazing things that would come out of that small action, but I'm so glad I did it. When I received my acceptance letter into the NUin program, I was excited but super cautious. I didn't believe I could handle an experience like this. Coming from a small town in Massachusetts, I was always surrounded by the same people, ate at the same places, and rarely traveled. I felt unprepared coming from such a suburban area that lacked the diversity of a big European city like Dublin. With tons of encouragement from friends, family, and teachers, I decided I couldn't pass up an opportunity like this one and sent in my deposit to spend my first semester abroad an exact 3,001 miles away from home. Over the summer, I got to attend a pre-departure orientation on Northeastern's campus, where I got to meet a bunch of like-minded people, which solidified my excitement for the quickly approaching fall semester. Packing was a little chaotic, and my mom certainly did not approve of my last-minute suitcase stuffing. I was just trying to squeeze in time with my puppy before I left. Yes, my family got a puppy 2 weeks before I left. After some tough goodbyes and a last-second hug at security, I walked to the departure gate and met tons of super nervous yet excited people wearing the same NUin shirt. We all bonded over the experience of waiting at the gate for over 2 hours. Shortly after our arrival, my roommates and I bonded over navigating the grocery store with an overflowing cart of food and running through IKEA to get the final touches for our apartment. Getting used to living far from family, cooking for myself, and navigating relationships came all at once. Things like constant fire alarms and getting my phone stolen didn't help either. However, I soon learned how to manage my time and balance my social life with my studies. While studying at UCD, I was enrolled in 5 courses, which included anatomy, chemistry, sociology, and 2 Irish culture classes. I really enjoyed my classes and was surprised to see how much information carried over between them. Learning about the Irish immigration to the US during the famine was one of my favorite topics because we also learned about the sociological aspect of those times. Even as I left the classroom, I was able to make connections from my studies in the real world. My Irish culture classes prepared me for what life was like in Ireland. When I wasn't studying, I made time for going out with friends, exploring around Dublin, and of course, travel. My friends and I were able to travel to Munich, London, Paris, Lisbon, Barcelona, Amsterdam, and even more places. Experiencing new cultures was such an amazing experience, and I was able to integrate myself into new cultures through cuisine and other traditions. Definitely try pork knuckle in Munich. I found myself navigating other countries' customs often during my travels. When in Paris, my friends and I found ourselves in the middle of a riot-stricken area and had to quickly adapt to the situation and understand the reasons behind it. Back in Ireland, the NUin program provided us with tons of fun outings. During the semester, I visited Causey Farm where I got to jump into a bog and gorge myself on pastries, County Clare where I hung off the cliffs of Moher and took in the breathtaking view, the Burn where I took a hike and got to tour underground caves, ate and sang at Johnny Fox's, traveled around Cork where I kissed the Blarney Stone, took a ghost bus tour around Dublin just before Halloween, and so much more. Even being back on the UCD campus, I made friends with locals and students from Ireland. The different perspectives and identities all around campus made my experience so interesting. I even got to discuss the differences on an Irish Students podcast. To anyone questioning becoming a part of the NUin program, I say do it. Looking back on my NUin experience, I'm so glad I did it. I know I wouldn't be as independent, motivated, and mindful had it not been for my semester abroad. I made the most amazing friends, traveled to foreign places, studied important topics, and lived on the edge of my comfort zone for 4 months. I'm sad to leave Dublin, but can't wait to see what the future holds for me during the rest of my time at Northeastern. Go Huskies!